it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the seat. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Evans now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line. I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. He's field before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Williams from the gun. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dump off, caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Give to Williams from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Williams will look to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort to hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack. Game-changing kind of plays.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They've got a man in motion. Fourth down, Williams. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown! The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Showing a little burst so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, New York! The Jets trim the lead to 1. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. It's a race down the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Trying to throw this from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Raiders first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Williams on the option. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Williams set to pass. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, they need 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, here's Williams. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the 1st. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. Won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Here we go, shot.
It's Penix yet again. He's got it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Penix. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Roman Dunze touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Time begins with a run. It's Williams. They'll cobble together a yard there. Play made by Deron Payne.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
7-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Odunze's got it right side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Penix now. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. All right, with Robinson from the pistol. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. There for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. Connects there, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. He lost the football, and they stop him before he gets much on the return. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Penix looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more football.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 7. Jake Elliott set to
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. They motion a receiver left. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the jumper pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Here's Robinson up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Penix on third down. fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Headed out right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
So Lord, who else said it like this? They ain't never been out here, niggas felt me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my daddy said to me.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from the 41.
What's up?
Here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. This one's caught. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What is up?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. One's got it left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is up?
To the air yet again. Williams escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What is up?
They toss to Williams, headed right. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the
Not
open
the
field.
corn
But
dog
this
pass.
offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, I wasn't even like trying to talk shit. I just thought the name was funny. The fucking corn dog pass.
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is hauled in by Atlanta. He has the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Penix on first down. DJ Chuck there for the catch. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, let's go. 19 Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19. Go.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go. Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's Penix yet again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete. And consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so
What a fucking wild
incomplete.
The tides have changed.
You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline, and they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. He
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Dive play straight ahead. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Cougar 19.
Now to give to Bijan. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's on a quick hitter. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 70 Lion.
Penix on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Jack Panther. Up, go.
Going power with the big tight end. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Penix working from the gun. will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Williams on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it? Or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Give to Williams from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! That's Julian Blackman. And the Jets are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, Mason. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warrior 70.
And running here with Bijan. Bijan able to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third and long, they're gonna throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's gonna be 4th down. Punt team on the field. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. And they pick him off again! Cole Holcomb has it! And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
At the 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions.
Staying with Robinson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 17 yards. And Las Vegas, 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Williams again. And they pick him off again! Pat Surtain has it!
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
GG's, bro.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and...
So the win goes to the Jets. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense.